Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when William Ruto took over power, one of the major projects that he has done in this country, it was the removal of that tarmac at the Statehouse premise and the installing of the cabros. You remove tarmac, you put cabros. So far, that is one of the biggest projects ever he has done in this country. It also happened at Gachagwa's official residence and I think his office. If you go and check the official residence of the deputy president, we have marbles that has just been there for 10 years only. Marble ukishaeka, the next repair you should do should be maybe after 50 years. The only thing that is remaining is that you keep on polishing those marbles. You just polish, period. Gachagua removed. So those are the major achievements these two people have done. Money was spent. Someone was contracted to supply the materials. Another contractor was given a contract to do that construction work of laying those cabros. Now, that's what was happening in February this year. February. Then in 6 months' time, again, the cabros have been removed. After removal, they are now replacing with another design of cabro blocks, which seemingly look like they are in square shape with the curved edges. Then we have that, I've seen they have done some painting, some whitish painting, aspirations. They are going to come hizo. So this is now the new face. And by the way, when they were installing those cabros, we talked about it. We were trying to compare those first cabros, which were in a rectangular shape, with the tarmac, and we said, how blind is this government? When they removed it, it was appearing good. But what they put there, it was sign of poverty. Ilikuwa inakaa tu vibaya, sura mbaya, hata haileti shangwe yoyote. And they dismissed many people. So we have a new revamped landscape at Statehouse. That's now the transformation from tarmac to rectangular cabros, and now we are to the square with the curved edges cabros. In 1 year time, renovation, Billy at the same place. What's wrong with the Kenya Kwanza government? That is the question. Is this the only main priority they had, or they have misplaced their priorities? That's what we are asking on this punchline. As we continue with this punchline discussion, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, one question you would ask, if Ruto had not replaced that tarmac with something else, what would have happened? Nini mbaya ingeharibika? What loss could have the country got? Ni hasara gani tungekuwa tumeenda kama hange replace? The money that Ruto has used to spend to make those cabros first time, atoe tena, akuja eke za pili second time, contracting people, the material and the fundis. Who is going to account for that money? The wastage that has gone there. I'm saying so because this is taxpayers' money and we pay taxes. So I'm talking as a taxpayer, because I know this money was enough to build a super referral hospital in any of the counties, or even hata kama itakuwa ya national government. The money was enough to do such kind of huge project. Na iweke paka madawa kwa hiyo hospitali. Lakini hawakufikiria hivyo, na tuna shida. kwa hii nchi ya matibabu. That money was enough to supply enough medicine to our hospitals for a whole year. Lakini priority yake ilikuwa the tarmac is an emergency thing. You need to replace. Watoe mpaka isionekane kama Uhuru alikuwa huko na mambo mengine, sijui sasa waeke zao. That is their priority. As they are doing so, we have children in this country who are learning under the tree. Kuna wengine hawana madrasa. That money was enough to build a super magnificent school, modern one, modern classrooms. Ingekuwa high school ama primary school, a nice one. Hata primary wanaweza jenga kama 5 because it's cheap to build primary school. For secondary school, you need resources because you need even more things like laboratories and other things. But we have seen how they are wasting the money. And I want to tell you, in any project you see the government doing, just know they have opened another chance to loot resources. Because where there is contracting of someone to supply material and do the work, that's where corruption normally happens. Because then over budgeting starts from there. Serikali ikitaka kukula pesa, mara nyingi huwa wanataka kufanya miradi. Wakati wa miradi ndio wakati wa kukula pesa. So ule mradi wa kwanza wamefanya ni wa kabro. Ile pesa imeenda pale, kama watawahi taja, you will be shocked to understand the figure that they can quote. Ile pesa imetumika kwa ile pavement wameweka pale. You will be shocked. A lot of money has been spent. And this tells you that these people did not even want those cameras to be there. But they wanted to do it 2 times so that they can eat properly. Fanyeni ya kwanza, Wakenya waongee, waseme ni mbaya, alafu mtatoa mkuja na ya pili. Na hiyo yote itakuwa ya kwanza mmekula, ya pili pia mkule. Strategic. They were very organized to eat. And indeed they are doing it at a large scale. And while they are doing so, we don't have food in Turkana. People are dying from hunger. This money was enough to help people of Turkana go and dig boreholes. Watu wapate maji, watu waanze kufanya ukulima, ng'ombe zipate maji. But they did nothing. In this country, they are overtaxing people. But now check on how they spend the money. It goes into the pipe. It's a waste, pipe waste. Wastage is very high. And they are doing it at a very large scale. Then you want Kenyans to have confidence in your governance, in your leadership, and they give their taxes without talking. It cannot happen. We are seeing a lot of wastage here in Kenya upon the government. And they are doing it strategically. Isikuwe maajabu baada ya mwaka ingine mmoja, ona Ruto tena ametoa zile kabla za Amerika saa hizi, akuja na another design. Amepeleka utoto kwa Statehouse. Because before you start something, you see a design, you should see what you want. Is it right? But you don't just do guesswork. So, wameenda Statehouse kazi yao ni guesswork. They just guess. It's all trial and error. And once you have such kind of a driver who is trying, just testing everything under the errors, you are bound to an accident. So accident in Kenya Kwanza government is inevitable. We will have several of them, and they are happening right from the word go in our lifetime. Na wajaenda bali. So miezi 6 renovation 2 zimefanyika kwa Statehouse. Na ingine itakuja. And this is how taxpayers' money is being wasted. Mtu mwenye alisema atakuja kufanyia wananchi kazi. Ile pavement ya Statehouse ndio kufanyia wananchi kazi. Wananchi wanafaidika na njia gani wakati anaweka hiyo pavement kwa Statehouse? Is there any way we are benefiting? How is it touching your life? How? The trickle down, where is the trickle down for these things they are doing at Statehouse? Apart from him, Radi, the only thing Ruto is doing is to go and relaunch Uhuru Kenyatta's project. Sasa ile kitu tunazaambia Ruto, before you continue with launching Raila Uhuru Kenyatta's project, the first thing you need to do, you go at Statehouse and launch your cabros, where we know you have spent our money. Ukisha launch hizo cabros zako, ndio ukuje ufikiria ni miradi nyingine utakuja kufanya, uanze ku-launch tena. But as a Kenyan, I'm a sad person to see how money is going into wastage, when our own kid cannot access medical, when our own kid cannot have the modern classrooms for their schooling, when our own people can lack food and jobs, yet the government is just wasting our own resources.